Oh fuck. This one too. Yes. Are we gonna do something? Yes. Yes. Oh, there it is. Open up this. Hi everyone, welcome. Why did it not go into the chat here? Hi everyone, welcome. I'm still setting, I just started the live stream, so bear with me. I still have the poll to set up for the free oracles. Morning, hello. Free oracles. What do we want for options for the free oracles? I want to use these ones, so the cosmic insight, the spirit animals. What else? Hi everyone, welcome. What else? I kind of wanted to include the timeline, so when, and then I feel like we need like a love option. Should we do the hidden love message? Let's do the hidden love message from your person. So that is it for the poll. Hi, welcome. Hi everyone, welcome. It keeps telling me that there's like... Okay, let me just close Twitch. Maybe that helps. Because I really want to have... Do I? You guys do see me still, right? Ashley, thanks so much for the donation. Thank you. Why is this? You guys are still seeing me, right? I don't know what I did, but I did something. I'm kind of afraid that I messed it up. Is it still working? Oh, did I mess it up? Are we still live? You guys like still seeing me? Did I mess it up? Oh no, you guys can still see me. Then why am I not seeing it here? Why am I not seeing it here? Okay, so Ashley, let me know if you're still here, if you still can see me. Because the chat kind of like went away and then no one kind of like chatted and I'm like, is it still going? I think it is. Yes, we still see. Yes, okay, we still see. Okay, go. Okay, good. Because I was like, oh, did I fuck it up? Already? Okay. Ashley, let me get a deck out. Let me have a sip first. And then get a deck out for you. So, Ashley, can you please tell me about my friend Billy? Is he a narcissist? Billy, or Ashley. Ashley's friend Billy. Is he a narcissist? Is Billy a narcissist? Or what's going on with Billy? a narcissist. I don't really want to take a look at this. Well, it's fine. I'll put it in there. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. Okay. Oh my god, we have so much. We have so much. Is the poll still up for you guys? Is the poll still up? If so, let me know. If it's not, let me also know, because I need to set it up again. Yeah, okay. Is Billy a narcissist? We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Tower, the Strength card, the Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of the Year, the Hanged Man, the Hermit, and the Six of Cups. Is he a narcissist? Full on narcissist? I don't think so. Wait, no, do I need to, but I cannot do another pull. Oh, I can pull. Jesus fuck. Fairy Oracle, Karmic. No, not Karmic. Cosmic. Jesus, Cosmic. Jesus. Insight. Then we have the Spirit Animal. Then we have the Timeline. And then we have, what else? The Hidden Love Message. Okay. Jesus. There it is. Okay. Anyway. Is Billy a narcissist? I don't think he is a narcissist. I do feel that there are some selfish traits here. And I feel like that might have to do with like childhood as well. The Tower is sudden change, revelation, breakthrough, things happening. The King of Swords, that combination can be someone that when something happens, they kind of like switch. And suddenly that the walls are up and like that is it. The Knight of Wands as well is someone that does very much, is a little bit of their selfish energy. I'm just gonna do what I want to do because I think it's fun and I'm not really interested in anything else going on or happening. We do have the Hermit and the Hanged Man, so I do feel that there is a lot of self-reflection. I feel like this might also be again, so like a narcissistical trait, they are just like me. And with this person, I do see some, again, self-reflection happening here. With the Ace of Swords, I do feel that this person gets challenged a lot, is not used to it. Because again, with that Six of Cups, it is either one of two things. Either in childhood, they were always being told that they were the best, they were the greatest, they were, you know, failing wasn't really a thing and it's always fine and it's always getting their way, very spoiled. Or it's the other way around, where they were surrounded by a lot of narcissistical people and they kind of like picked up those traits, as in like that's how you survive, that is the thing that I got, and you know, all that. So I do feel that it comes from childhood and the way that they are raised, that the way that they deal with situations. I wouldn't say full on narcissist. I feel like more so selfish behaviors, having a little bit of an energy of like not caring. But again, we do have that reflection, we do have that internal monologue going on. It's just with that Four of Pentacles, very much the walls going up. Walls going up. Knight of Swords being here as well. So yeah, no, I don't think that they are narcissists. Let me take a look at the Oracle messages. Said he was once with a narcissist for years. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Because again, we do have that reflection. But with that King of Swords and the Queen of Cups here, the Queen of Cups is the overall energy, is that soft emotional energy. Where I kind of feel like when he is met with that soft energy, there's almost that feeling of either I am being played, either that feeling of just don't know how to deal with that soft Queen of Cups energy in a healthy way. Then we have the King of Swords to counter that, who is very sharp, very hard, isn't that vulnerable, isn't that open, isn't that, you know. So I feel like it's more so how, yeah, him not knowing how to deal with it. We have an unexpected outcome. Yeah, things didn't go the way I planned, which is, yes, this is not how he, you know. We have a reveal. I want to tell you the truth. We have unworthy. You're a better person than I am. So that definitely playing a part in it too. And then unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. And I feel like that's exactly what's going on here, where he's just like, I'm not happy, so I'm going to change. And then, but the way that he does things differently or communicate or say can be just very harsh and very sharp with that unexpected outcome. He didn't expect it because you are a better person than him, as in you do know how to like deal with situations and emotions and talk about them, and that just makes him a little bit uncomfortable, that you do know how to deal with that and he does not. But yeah, full-on narcissist, no. Again, we have that self-reflection. With that Wheel of Fortune, things that are out of his control, that kind of like played a part in it. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning, a new start. The Tower as well. I feel like he have had a realization or a revelation in the sense of like what he is doing. Maybe even like got called out for it as well. But yeah, no, I don't think he is a narcissist. I think he's just has selfish traits, which for me is a very big difference. There's a very big difference. So yeah, I kind of want to leave there. Needing to work on healthier traits. But yeah, no. Let's take a look at the poll right now. Like why I'm laughing is with like I was like, okay, let's put in the new decks, and the new decks are behind in the poll. So hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you are interested for the free oracles, the poll is up. Leave your vote. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles. The options for today are 2 new and 2 old. So we have Cosmic Insight, any insight in your situation, in what's going on. Next up, we have the spirit animals. What is your spirit animal right now, and what is the lesson that you need to learn from that? Next up, we have the timeline oracle, which can take a look at any question starting when will this happen, when will this come into my life, all those kind of like questions. And lastly, we have the hidden love messages. How do they see this connection? What is going on? Especially if you are in like a no contact situation or they're not opening up, this can be a good option. Fill in the poll. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do. The poll is very close together right now, so your vote definitely makes a change. The top 2 answers we will be adding on for the free oracles for today. In the meantime, if you are interested in getting an oracle, whether it is one of these or a different one altogether, it is going to be for a €2 donation. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Links you'll find in the Linktree link. If you're working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. If you guys have any questions about the tarot or about me, let me know. We can have a little bit of chat about that as well. Also, just a reminder, I will be doing a giveaway of a 1 question in-depth tarot reading giveaway during this live stream as well, so stick around for that. And let's take a look. Hi guys, welcome. What day is today again? Dinsdag. Tuesday. What is my... Okay, that's fine. Fine. So right now the number 1 answer is the hidden love messages, and then we have a shared second place with either the timeline or the spirit animals, with a close last place of the cosmic insight. So again, fill in the poll, let me know. My nails are like breaking. It's insane. Okay. Anyway, how is everyone doing? How are we all feeling? How is everything? Okay. You know what? I think we are just gonna, because I need to wait for the poll to happen anyway. Again, I need to restart it. It's already a chaotic start of the live stream. Already the chaos. I'm at the point where I'm like, what am I even expecting during the live streams? It's always chaos. It's all there's never like a where I'm like, well, that was just very chilled and that was very organized and that was very, I feel like I should just accept the chaos that I bring, because I do think it's a me thing. My mom always says, if it happens over and over and over again, is that someone else's problem, or is it like, is that the world, or is that just you? And I'm like, to the point where I'm like, yes, it's just me. It is just me. And I should embrace the chaos that I bring. I'm just like, there's just this like belief system that I have that I should be more organized, or I should be having shit in order, which realistically I don't. I don't at all. And I kind of feel like I should just embrace that part of me, that will never come. That will never come. Okay, anyway, hi everyone, welcome. For yesterday's live stream, we did reach the gifters goal, but I wasn't able to do the giveaway because it was already kind of late and I was very hangry, and I had to skedaddle out of here. So let's take a look at the giveaway for from yesterday for today. So if you are interested in an in-depth 1-question tarot reading for free, may I add, we are gonna do the giveaway right now. If you want a chance at winning it, all you need to do is follow the channel, give the live stream a thumbs up, and let me know which number do you think is gonna be the winner of the giveaway. Let me know, and yes. Also, don't forget to fill in the poll while we wait for this. So, the poll will be concluding in a couple of minutes, and then we will get started with the free oracles of today. Right now the number 1 answer is a hidden love message, number 2 the timeline, number 3 we have the new deck of the spirit animals, and number 4 is the cosmic insight, also a new deck. I love how I got new decks and everyone's like, fuck that, we want the old. So, but, like, it's fine because the other ones I did yesterday, so I get it. We did that yesterday. But it's just funny to see where I'm like, okay, good, okay. Me just trying to steer you guys away from love readings into some. I feel like I'm forcing you guys to choose something else than love readings, and you're all like, no, we want love. Where I tried, guys. I tried. Anyway, again, let me know which number you think is going to be the winner between 0 and 9. If there are multiple people with the same number that win, we are just going to do a round 2 with the winners alone, so keep that in mind as well. Just because you won first round, if there are multiple people that win, again, it doesn't mean that you won the giveaway. You are just going to continue to round number 2. But yeah, let me know which numbers do you think is gonna be the winner. What's the number range? Is right here between 0 and 9. These are the numbers I will use. How does the timeline work? So with the timeline, you can ask any question that start with when. So when will this happen? When will this come into my life? Those types of questions you can ask. I do always say, keep in mind, they are brutally honest. Make sure you really want to hear the answer, as well as be aware that this is the timeline that Spirit would like your attention to be on, not necessarily the timeline of how it's actually going to happen. Because Spirit does very much lie to us for the greater good. Where you're like, you lied, and they're just like, yes, but wasn't it better? And I was like, yes, but you lied. So, yeah. But yeah, everyone watching on YouTube, fill in the poll, let me know. For the giveaway, again, just leave it your number once and then stick around Because if you don't react within like 5 seconds of like winning the giveaway, I'm gonna move on. Well, not 5 seconds, but yeah, stick around. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look. Shrishti had a 9, Melissa had a 7, we have Merida had a 2, Ashley had a 3, Brian had a 3, Raj had a 4, Conti Love Homestead 10 is not one of the options. Hopefully you said a different one. Citella had a 1. Summer had 2, already had a 2. V had a 4, already had a 4. Conti Love Homestead had an 8. Martins had a 9, already have that one. Mag had a 7, already have that one. Udi had a 3, already have that one. Tajinder had a 9, already have that one too. Gaia has a 0. Okay, I'm gonna give it like 20 seconds and then I'm gonna close the list. Okay, I changed. Okay, keep that as minimum, guys, with the changing the numbers. And then, Summer, is that a question or is that you want to change from a 2 to a 5? The 5 is just the only one that hasn't been picked right now. Just put this to the side and then I will close the list for the giveaway. So everyone that has already left their number above this line, I'm gonna change to a 5. Okay, so all the numbers I got now. So 3, 2, 1, close. Okay, so everyone that has their numbers above the line will enter. Everyone that is below it, you just missed out the deadline. So let's take a look. Which number is going to be the winner of the giveaway? Again, if there are multiple people with the same number that win, we are going to do a round 2 with the winners alone. So which number is the winner of the giveaway? This first one in this live stream. Okay, we have 2, which I want 1. So let's take a look. Which number is the winner of the giveaway? Which number? Which of these 2? And that is number 4. Number 4, and those are Rajveer. We also have V on Twitch. Those are the only 2. V and Raj. Yes. Yes, so you guys, let me know another number. Again, one of these 2. I would appreciate it if you chose different numbers from each other. For round 2 to see which of you 2 wins the giveaway. So, Rajveer and V wanted a 5. So, Raj, let me know your number. Let me know. And then after the giveaway, we will be moving on with the free oracles, everyone. And that is going to be the hidden love message or the timeline oracles. Let me just close the list while I wait for Raj's new number. What did I say? The hidden message. Oh, hidden love message. Or timeline. Timeline. And if Raj doesn't leave his number in like a minute or so, then V, you just automatically win. So that's nice. Why are you not... Oh. Why? And I kind of feel like Raj might already have left the chat. That's a little bit of a downy, but V, congratulations, you just won the giveaway. Congratulations, darling, you just won the giveaway. So let me know your question and I will take a look. Let me know your question and we are going to take a look. For everyone else, the free oracles for today are either the timeline oracles or a hidden love message from your person. As always, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like, and we will take a look. Oh my god, did I miss the giveaway? Yes, but this was the giveaway from like yesterday. So if there are gonna be the gifting goal will be met, then we will be doing another giveaway. V, let's take a look. Let me grab a deck for you. V, may I ask what's coming towards me in love? Yes, yes you can. V, what is coming towards V in love? V in love, romance, what's coming towards V in love? We have a lot. Okay, we have the 4 of... Oh my god, let me just grab everything. Oh my god, this is a lot. Oh my god, girl. It's a lot. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Emperor, we have the 5 Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the Empress, the Hanged Man, the Hermit, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So I do feel opportunities for love. Let me put you guys a little bit down so you can actually see what I'm doing. I definitely see opportunities for love coming in for you. However, it does require you to accept it, to when it comes by, not get discouraged. We have an Emperor and the Empress here. That's a perfect connection, a perfect couple. I do feel that there might be other like third-party things involved, whether that's other people or whether that is like work or not the right timing, or I don't know, a friend of yours is interested in them and you're just like, well, I just like let it slide. So it does require you, because with that 9 of Cups, it is a wish being fulfilled, but it does require you, didn't we have like the 5 of Swords? Yes, we have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is self-sabotaging behavior, where you're like, okay, I don't want to be uncomfortable, so let me just like let it slide so I feel good for like right now in the moment, but then miss out on this connection. The 5 of Swords, again, talks about like self-sabotaging. It also talks about like winning at all cost. And I kind of feel like, again, that there is some sort of like rivalry surrounding this, whether someone else is very much interested in them, and you just going like, okay, I'm not gonna fight over this. I'm not gonna, but at the same time, this person doesn't know that you are interested in them. So if you're just like, well, if they are interested in me, they come to me. But, you know, also, dudes just don't get the hints. So that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It's not where you're like, well, if he's interested in me, he comes to me. No, because he is terrified. Men are terrified of being rejected. So if someone gives him attention and he sees someone else that he finds more interesting, he is not going to go like, hold up, I'm going to check right now first. If that's the thing, they don't do that. They are terrified. They'd rather take the one that and then have a little bit of chat and not being interested in that, then like, you know. So no. You have it. Yes, because with that 4 of Wands as well, I feel like there is a little bit of distance, or there is a little bit of, I don't know, some barrier there. Whether it is physical distance, whether it is other people. But I do feel that there is a feeling of comfort. I feel like that there is a feeling of, I don't know, it just feels good, like we know each other for a while and we're just comfortable around each other and we can just like be ourselves and we seem to understand each other really well. Yes. Because I feel like this person might do something initially to get, whether it is, I don't know, something drops and they pick it up and they hand it to you. And then, I don't know, your friend going like, oh, that's mine, thanks so much. You know, kind of like stealing the light a little bit. Don't let them. don't like just make eye, like you don't have to overdo it, or you don't have to sell yourself, or you don't have to get more desperate than your rent, or just be yourself, but keep that connection just open, and don't just go like, oh, no, you guys do, because with that Three of Swords, it will bite you in the ass. It will bite you in the ass for sure. The Three of Swords is like heartbroken about it, where you just feel a little bit like down and whatnot. So yes, I feel like, true, I've been single for so long, I feel discouraged. Yeah, I get that. But it's all about like adventure as well. We have the pages here, the Page of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups. Did we have another page? No, Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, which is a new adventure, excitement. Going out there and not with the intent of finding romance, or not with the intent of getting into a relationship, or like meeting guys, or anything like that, but just going there to have fun, to be your authentic self. Because with that Empress energy, you will attract. You don't chase, you will attract. This person will be attracted to you, and this person will make a move in your direction, but be open for it, and don't like self-sabotage. Be absolutely open for it. I definitely feel when it comes to like dating, with that Four of Wands as well, it's just a little bit of practice. You cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. And just, if you're like, I don't know how to meet new people, or I don't even know how to start, or first, it's just getting comfortable with you, loving yourself. Second, if you want to meet new people or have a new social setting, make what it is that you already enjoy doing a social setting. I would say, if it is that you enjoy running, join a running club every now and then. If you enjoy painting, go do some bullshit workshop. If you enjoy cooking or making dinner for yourself, go take cooking classes. Or, there are things that you enjoy doing that you can make social with new people. Is that scary? Hell yes. Hell yes, that's scary as shit. But one, you got this, and two, let's lower the expectation for that setting of I'm just gonna go there and have fun, and if I run into people, whether that's romance, new friendships, or whatever, then that's a bonus. But the bottom line, at least if that doesn't happen, I'm okay too. It may be a little disappointed, but that's okay too, because I went there to learn a skill or to do something, or and again, we have the fucking Empress energy with the Emperor, which that's a perfect match. So your person will definitely know how to deal with you or approach you, or yeah, we have the Nine of Cups, a wish being fulfilled. Queen of Cups being here as well, which I just absolutely love. We have the Hanged Man and the Hermit energy, which is very reflective energy. Very much will kind of like see what happens, think about it, and so I do see some adapting still, or like getting used to putting yourself out there, and getting used to being social, and how do I want to be? Who do I want to be? How do I want to portray myself? How do I want to feel? But the first step is to get that into motion. And again, it's not, we don't have to rush, But I do see plenty of opportunities for you here. Because it's definitely not that you are not an attractive person. Like, the most attractive trait you have is self-confidence, knowing who you are, and being your weird, goofy self. And then with that rivalry, you don't really have to worry about other people, or rivalry, or other people being interested, because if this person is your person, then that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So yeah, when do you feel like they are coming in? I definitely don't chase. This is so accurate. Yeah, when is this coming in? I do feel that this energy of getting used to getting out there or planning things, I think that's something that's happening rather quickly, in like 2 weeks or something. You're like, you know what, I think I kind of want to do this, or I kind of want to do that. For some reason 4 is something that I keep getting. I'm not sure if it's like 4 weeks or 4 months. I'm leaning more towards like 4 weeks, where it's like happening and we're doing something, and there's a possibility for, I don't know if it's like romance already. Let me take a look at that Emperor energy. When is that Emperor energy coming into V's life? When is that Emperor energy coming into V's life? We have on a holiday, and then we have not in this lifetime. And for me, this is just so much. This not if we are keeping ourselves in the energy that we are in right now. We need to get ourselves out of our comfort zone a little bit, and let's just practice a little bit. Again, on a holiday. I do believe I don't have to fight for someone's attention. Yes, for sure. I have a business competition coming up the end of this month where I have to socialize. Okay, love that. Yeah. I definitely feel that, yeah. Again, on a holiday, so definitely away from home. But let's, in preparation of that, already start socializing in a setting that doesn't really matter, that doesn't have that like heaviness, that doesn't have that like pressure of like, oh, I need to be funny or nice, or I want people to like me, or you know, without that pressure there. And for sure you will attract this person, but it's more for yourself that you feel like comfortable when that happens. Yeah, in a low expectation settings, I kind of want to say. So yeah, absolutely love that. Again, 4 keeps popping up, so I definitely feel 4 weeks. But yeah, that is your reading. If you have any questions, let me know. What's going on? I am not opening that. I don't know if Naomi is in the chat, but I am not opening that. Let me just take a peek. Nope, I'm not opening that. Okay, anyway, hi everyone, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. Okay, it has been 30-something minutes, but we are going to take a look at the 3 oracles for today. Thanks so much. You're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. So yeah, hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The 2 options available for today are either the hidden love messages. These are hidden messages from your person to you. Especially good if you have like no contact. What's going on? How do they see this? This can also be a good one from your future partner. What is going on right now? How do they see the connection? All that. Or the other option is a timeline oracle, which will answer any questions starting when. When will this happen? When will this come into my life? Those types of questions we can answer with that. Keep in mind they are brutally honest, so make sure you really want to know the answer. Have an open mind. And be aware that this is the timeline that Spirit would like your attention to be on, not necessarily the timeline that's actually happening. So keep that in mind as well. If you would like a different oracle, a priority oracle, or just another oracle, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. The links you'll find in the Linktree link in my bio. Naomi, I was just talking about you. Because I saw something coming in, and I just saw that teeny tiny of a picture, and I clicked on it, and I'm like, I'm not opening that. I am not opening that right now. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. I will start from my last chat, work my way down, so if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more, and I will take a look. I am not oh my god. Nope. Nope. No. I'm finally a little bit where I'm like, okay. Udi, when will things start getting better for you? When will things get better for Udi? When will things start to get better for you? Udi. When will things start getting better for you? We have today, darling. Today. And then in a few weeks. But today we already have a little bit of a start of like changing the energy. It's not that bad, it's just shirtless will powder. Who is massaging a foot? I don't know, but that kind of looked very, I'm like, oh god, yes. Anyway, it's just a shirtless will powder. Are you kidding? That, okay. And Ashley, hidden love message from our dickhead. Yes. From Bruce for Ashley. From Bruce for Ashley. Okay, sorry. I shouldn't have called him dickhead. I'm sorry. That went into my eye. Yes. Okay. We have unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Damaged. We are both hurting from this. A runner. I don't want to run anymore. And a reveal. I want to tell you the truth. I want to tell you the truth. Srushti. Hidden message from Parin. Parin for Srushti. We have damage. We're both hurting from this. Runner. I don't want to run anymore. Hope. I haven't given up on us yet. And mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. I wish I could right my wrongs. Hey, when will I be in a loving romantic relationship? Currently I'm single. Let's take a look. When will be in a loving romantic relationship? We have it's not the right time, and we do have just around the corner. Just around the corner, but right now it's not the right time. Putting out, when will Vijay Raman ask you to meet up? When will Vijay Raman ask Purnima to meet up? We have October, and we also have March for you, darling. October and March. Ascetic Soul, when will I start making good financial earnings? Currently, I do not earn. Ascetic Soul, when will you start earning finances? Okay, we do have today. And we have morning. Okay, at the bottom we have in less than a month. So starting today with it, or starting today going like, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to change? Devi, hidden message from M. From M for Devi. We have guilty. I feel pain from the damage I've caused. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Time. I'm afraid it is too late to take action. And mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. I wish I could right my wrongs. Tajinder, hidden message from Nafprit. Nafprit for Tajinder. Inseparable, our love is always there despite the distance. Overwhelmed, the stress from this is draining me. And disagreements, I wish you understood how I feel. Naomi, timeline with Joseph. Timeline. We have you're wasting your time. We have spring. And way off in the future. Are you kidding me? At the bottom we do have in a few weeks. Okay. So, springtime. I will be waiting for that. The eagle has landed in spring. Summer, when is E going to get a house? When is E going to get a house for summer? When is E gonna get a house? Why does today keep popping up? Today, and when you let go. Today, when you let go. What is up with today's energy? Oh my god. Jody, when will I be financially stable? it's going to take a while. It's not too late, and that for me is always it's not too late to take action. And then we also have February. Melissa, could I get a hidden love message from Joe? From Joe for Melissa. We have sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. And unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. When will Stephen come back towards Brian? When will Stephen come back towards Brian? Kind of want that one too. Add a special date, take a break, and way off in the future. God. Tyra, hidden love message from your DJ. Tyra. We have detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. And unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Raj, darling, you left. You were the winner of, you were one of the winners of the giveaway, but because we had to do a round 2 because there was someone else that also won the giveaway, you kind of like forfeited your win, darling. So yeah, when it comes to the giveaway, definitely stick around. But let's take a look at your hidden message from Gurkirod for Raj. We have an escape. I left when things got hard. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. And inseparable, our love is always there despite the distance. Sounds like what you said yesterday then. Once you realize what you want to say. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, you're welcome. Did I change my question? Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. I totally missed that. I'm sorry. The chat is so busy that I totally missed that change. I'm sorry. Tanshu, hidden message from Pranav. Pranav for Tanshu. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future, and soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Stardust, can you please tell me when will I get a girlfriend? When will Stardust get a girlfriend? Again with today. I don't know why today keeps popping up, but we have today. We also have May. And when you release resistance. I feel like I need to look up what it is about today. What is happening today. But yeah, thank you, you're welcome. Gracious Devil, when will my finances start getting better in the sense that I'm earning, is that 10,000 a month? That is 10,000 a month. Gracious Devil, when will your finances move towards the 10,000 a month line? When will that be met? We have next year in less than a month. So, in less than a month, is that June? Yeah. But next year, like June, July, I would say. Why am I wasting my time though? Well, time included. Yeah, I think that more has to do with the scenario of like in the right here, right now. as in like projecting who you are right now into the future, which by the time the future is there, you are not going to be the person. So you're wasting your time now like worried about bullshit you don't need to worry about, because you are not going to be that person. Good morning, hi. Welcome. Kieran, hidden message from Ayan. Oh, this is the timeline. Hidden message from Ayan for Kieran. Oh my god. Ayan. Oh, a lot to say. Okay. Alright. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. The soul contract, the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. We have an escape. I left when things got hard. We have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. And chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. Hidden message from Ayush for Ritika. Ayush for Ritika. We have the escape. I left when things got hard. Reunion. We will always come back to each other. And mend. I want to fix our connection. Hi Kimberly. Hello. Sorry, no words. That's fine. Monica, when will I find love? When will Monica find love? We have at night. We have April. Later than you think. And it's not the right time. This is such a, for you as well, like just patience. It's not the right time, darling. Later than you think, April, and at night. Kimberly, hidden message from Marshall. Is that the one that you left? Yes, from Marshall for Kimberly. Missed opportunities. I didn't act when I should have. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. And the escape. I left when things got hard. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream. I know not everyone has, and it's the only thing I ask in return for the free oracles every single day, so please do. Did you do mine? I have no idea, darling. Probably. Let me scroll back if I can see your... no, I had reset it, the live stream, the chat. So if your question or request was not underneath there, then no. Otherwise, yes. Melody, hidden love message from your boyfriend M to Z. M to Z. I kind of want that one as well. We have absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. And hope. I haven't given up on us yet. Mag. Will I have union with Claude? If yes, when please? That's not one of the options, darling. Please read the pinned comment for the options available. AJ, hidden love message from Harshita. For AJ, Harshita. We have a soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. And absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. It's okay, no worries. Good, thank you. Thank you. Gaia, hidden love message. For Gaia. From Desmond. From Desmond for Gaia. We have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Understanding. I see your side of the story. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. And absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. I feel like everyone, I don't know, the energy is very similar for everyone. I feel like. Nukuhanya, hidden message from L for Nukuhanya. L for Nukuhanya. That's it, okay. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. And confusion. I feel clear about where we stand. And so maybe needed a little bit of like detachment. I'm confused, I'm not seeing these names here. Yeah, I'm going through the list and it was a big list. It was a big list. Mahadev, when will Aniruddha contact Kritika? When will Aniruddha contact Kritika? When will they contact Kritika? Okay, we have winter. We have faster than you think. And then we also have May. So they might have already done so in May, but yes. Aditi, when will Anuraj contact you? When will Anuraj contact Aditi? We have February, we have May, and we have it's not the right time. Not the right time. Thank you, Spirit is teaching me. Yeah, just keep dangling that carrot for you. Samina, hidden message from Ashan. Ashan for... Oh, that's timeline. Ashan for Samina. I have a cheeky little... We have gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. And soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. When will I get in a relationship? Surely. Indian. When will you get into a relationship? We have it's going to take a while, but we do have this year, but it is going to take a while. Thank you, you're welcome, guys. I'm confused if one or not what's reason, but thank you for your kindness. So yeah, your number did win, but like I said, if there are multiple people with the same number that win, we are going to do a round 2 with the winners alone. And I did the round 2, but you were not there, and so the other person won it. So when you enter the giveaway, always stick around, because there is a possibility of you winning. And then if you are not there, I am going to continue. I am going to move on. I'm not going to wait until you come back. So yeah, it's such a rough morning. I'm sorry. Cosmic Oracle yesterday was right. The narcissist reared her ugly head this morning and threatened to throw me on the street. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, darling. He said to come back. Yes, definitely come back, and you're here. So let me take a look at your hidden love message, darling. Again, I'm just gonna go through the list. So sometimes it just takes a while, especially like right now. It was just a very busy 30 minutes. Everyone was here at the same time. So let's take a look, Mag. Hidden message from Claudel. Claudel for Mag. We have a soul tie. I always feel connected to you. The runner. I don't want to run anymore. And commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Thank you. You're welcome. Philomena, when will I get in a serious relationship? When will Philomena get into a serious relationship. Okay, love that. So I'm seeing next month, and I'm seeing July, which is next month. And then you also has it's going to take a while. So it might be at the end of next month though, but it is going to take a while. But next month, July. So love that. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. Let me do the introduction before we continue further on. If you're interested in the free oracle, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, give it a thumbs up, and let me know your name and the option you want for today's free oracle. It's just one free oracle per person per day, so keep that in mind. It changes every single day, so if you're not sure what it is for today, check the pinned comment. It always have the option available there. The two options for today are either the hidden love messages, so any messages from your person. How do they see this connection? What's going on at their end? Especially good if it's like a no contact situation or like a future partner coming in. The next option is the timeline oracle. Any question starting when? When will this happen? When will this come into my life? What is the timeline? Be aware they're brutally honest. You really want to know the answer, and know that this is the timeline that Spirit would like your attention to be on, not necessarily the timeline of what it is like happening. So keep that in mind as well. If you would like a different oracle, a priority oracle, or just another oracle, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you are working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. I already did the giveaway from yesterday's live stream because we did hit the goal, but I was too hangry and tired to do it yesterday because it also kind of like happened at the end of the live stream. So I was like, okay, let's just do it for tomorrow. But if we reach the gifters goal today, then we will be doing another giveaway. So keep that in mind as well. Let me have a bit of sip. I really appreciate our live stream chit chats with you, and the community is only happiness I have right now. Thanks so much. You're very welcome. Always, darling. Very, very welcome. And I'm sorry you're like dealing with that bullshit, because it is bullshit. Just so you know. Marty, let's take a look at your hidden love message, darling. For Marty. We have reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. A reunion. We will always come back to each other though. And confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Ritika, hidden message from Aditya for Ritika. Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. Sabotage, I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. A reunion, we will always come back to each other. And a soul tie, I always feel connected to you. Thanks, I claim it from him. Okay, good. Britica already did yours, darling. There was no need to spam your question. Thanks, Lindy, you're welcome. Welcome. Okay. Oh, rest. Oh, my goodness. A little bit of rest. Let me get another panda cookie in my belly. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll take a look at it later. That is fine. That's fine. So hi everyone, welcome. Okay, my brain is just, yes. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome. Do I need to do the introduction again? Let's just do it one more and then just have a little bit of a chit chat. Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, it changes every single day. At the beginning of the live stream on YouTube, there's always a poll on which you guys can vote and let me know what the free options you want for the free options. The top two answers we will always be adding on. The top two for today are either the hidden love messages. So these are how do they see the connection, what's going on their end. Especially good if you have a no contact situation or if you're curious about a future partner coming in, what they are going through right now or how they see the connection right now. Next up, we have the timeline oracle. Any questions starting when? When will this happen? When will this come into my life? A timeline for a certain situation. The timeline can take a look. Be aware they are brutally honest. Make sure you really want to know the answer before you ask. And third, be aware that this is the timeline that Spirit would like your attention to be on, not necessarily the timeline of how it's actually happening. So keep that in mind as well. If you're interested in getting them, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. I just go through the list, so there's also no point in spamming your question. Just leave it once, have patience, I will get to your question eventually. If you would like a different oracle, a priority oracle, or just another oracle, because it is one per person per live stream, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. You'll find all the links in the Linktree link. If you're working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know. We'll look it up. We will figure it out. So let's take a look. Any question? Also, guys, if you have any questions about the tarot or about me for me, let me know. We can have a little bit of chat about that as well. Apart from being a tarot reader, I'm also a life coach. I'm also a resilience trainer. Work a lot with like mindfulness and meditation and all that good stuff. So if you have any questions, just let me know. We can also just have a little bit of shits and giggles and just some talk about bullshit. Usually, I feel like we usually go to like love and romance and bullshit like that. But yeah, we can have a little bit of shits and giggles as well. Hi Multifairy. Hi, I would love to know hidden love message from M. Thank you very much for your time and answer. I wish you love and light. Thank you so much. Love and light to you back as well, darling. Let's take a look. Your message from M for Multifairy. From M. We have meant, I want to fix our connection. Inseparable, our love is always there despite the distance. Missed opportunities, I didn't act when I should have. And we also have a soul tie, I always feel connected to you. Sarita, hidden a love message from Rohit. From Rohit for Sarita. We have broken. I feel shattered about the situation. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Soul tie. I always feel connected to you. And meant. I want to fix our connection. Mahek, message from the rain. For Mahek. The rain. Why so many every time? I shouldn't complain. I shouldn't complain. We have overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Regret. I wish this never happened. Commitment. I want you to be part of my future. And chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. Nandini timeline. When will I meet my person? When will Nandini meet their person? We have 6 months from now on a holiday just around the corner and rushing in. Rushing in. 6 months from now, darling. Sushama, hello. A love message from Kieran, please. Let's take a look from Kieran for Sushama. Kieran. Of course. From Kieran, we have unworthy, you're a better person than I am. Holding back, I should have expressed myself better. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. Soul contract, the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. And the irreplaceable, the way you love can never be matched. You're welcome. Hello. Hi. Thanks so much. It means a lot. By the way, the reading is so on point. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. Donated. Thanks so much for letting me know. Let me check real quick. Did you have your question in the PayPal? If not, let me know. What? Why are you being a dickhead? Oh, you're being a dickhead. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, please. Yes, please. No, I'm not a robot. No. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Over there. Over there. Over there. Over there. Is that it? I think that's it. Why do you? Oh my god. And then that one is one, I think. That one is one. That one is one. No. Okay, great. Yes, I am a human. I just did the test. Stupid. Oh my god, that took forever. Oh my god. Philomena, let me know your question, darling, and I'll take a look. Thanks so much. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. Put these to the side. When do I see a serious relationship coming in for you? Okay, so I can take a look at the timeline oracle and then add some tarot on top of that for you. So I kind of want to get like a timeline for this, of like getting into a relationship, and then like what happens at each timeline with the tarot. Philomena, when it comes to a new romantic relationship for Philomena, can we get a timeline? Oh my god, okay. That's a lot. It's fine. We have, when you release resistance in a few months, winter, we have in less than a month, and we have take a break. So let me take a look at those one by one. First off, when you release resistance for Philomena, can we get a little bit more information on when they release resistance? We have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups, with the Strength card at the bottom, and the Three of Pentacles underneath that. When you release resistance, okay, I feel like that there is still some energy. I don't know if that's like attachment or if it's something else. But I do feel that there might be someone from your past still playing some sort of part. Whether it is resistance against it, or whether it is still having some resentment towards this person, or I feel like there's still some energy there, whether it is positive, negative, whatever it is. Where I kind of feel like, again, when you release resistance, that is something that we need to let go of. This can be someone where we dislike, that we would consider like our enemy, or I don't know, a negative like trait to that. When you hear the voice, you just get angry, or it is something that someone that you have still attachment to, that you have kind of like up on a pedestal, that we need to let go of. Again, it has to do with like past memories with this, one of those two. When you release resistance from that. Okay, next up we have in a few months. What is happening in a few months when it comes to Philomena's love life? What is happening in a few months? Judgment. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Wands with Judgment. So in a few months, I do feel something happening in your love life, or someone coming into your love life, that will challenge you to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of yourself. Judgment is very much looking at the past and wanting to do things differently. So I do feel whether this is a second chance, or whether this is just a similar situation, but it allows you now to put what it is that you've learned into practice. With that Eight of Pentacles, that is like working on your skill. That is giving that chance and opportunity to work on things. Again, when situations happen, relationships and whatnot, we learn and grow, but then we still need to put it into practice. And I feel like that's happening for you in the next, in a few months. The opportunity to put those skills to the test. Now, let's take a look at winter. What is happening in winter for Philomena's love life? What will the winter bring for Philomena's love life? We have the Five of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Magician, and the Six of Cups again, with that Star and the Three of Coin. So in the winter, I feel that there's more chance of a long-term committed relationship here. With that Star, having high hopes for this. Again, with that Six of Cups, that talks about past memories again. The Five of Cups is a feeling of regret, missed chances, missed opportunities. And I kind of feel like that coming back, because with that Magician, I feel like in wintertime, what it is that we've been trying to manifest will manifest itself in the wintertime. The opportunity, the chance, that what we have been focusing on, that will come to us in winter. So if you have been focusing too much on holding on to something, or the past, or something that you want to get rid of, or don't want to attract, or stuff like that, that will manifest. It is what you put your focus on that will come. So make sure that you have your manifestations in order for sure. Again, the Star is very much that hopeful energy for the future as well. The Four of Swords does talk about taking a little bit of a break, so I do feel that there might be a little bit of hesitation there, especially if it's someone from your past, that there is a little bit of hesitation of like, I don't know if like I'm ready, you're ready, if this is ready, if we should maybe stay friends first. In less than a month, and I love that it's also saying June in the card. So what is happening in less than a month for Philomena in love life? What is happening in less than a month for Philomena? We have the Fool, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Ace of Swords. Oh my god. Okay, in less than a month, we have that new beginning. We have that starting over, new start, ending chapters, moving on, new beginnings, new starts, it's just, we have 3 out of the 4 aces, and we also have the Fool, which is also the first card in the major arcana. So in less than a month, in the month of June, I definitely feel that there is that feeling of, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna have a new chapter, a new book even. This is the new version of me, new possibilities for love, new possibilities for romance, which I kind of feel like we are coming from all directions for you. Just go with the flow, have fun, we'll see where it ends. But I definitely feel that June is going to be your month of attracting a lot of new opportunities when it comes to romance in your life. So definitely step into and lean into that energy of thinking of yourself as the hot shit, thinking of yourself as of course I attract, yeah. For the month of June, put yourself in that bad bitch, like that, maybe a little bit cocky or just self-assured, because you are attracting in June for sure. Take a break. Why is take a break here for Philomena? The Ace of Cups. Okay. The King of Wands again. Judgment again. The Five of Cups again. The Knight of Pentacles and the Death card. With the Tower. Okay, so with that take a break, I feel like that there is going to be a moment in your love life where it can be a bit overwhelming and you're not really sure what to do. Take a little bit of a step back. You don't have to make decisions right away. Sleep on it a little bit. Again, with Judgment, Judgment talks about doing things different than we have done in the past. If you feel yourself getting back into old patterns of behavior that didn't get you where you want to be, or attracted to people that are like similar to what you dated, let's not rush into it. I do feel with that King of Wands energy that there is someone genuine that is that attraction, and they have everything that makes you attracted to them, but they're also a little bit more mature than what we are used to. The Death card also talks about transformation, and transformation isn't an uphill, it's not just like an uphill line. Transformation, growth, it is always like going up, going down, up and down, up and down, and sometimes you just need a little bit of that take a break time. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. Don't rush it. Make sure that each step that you take, you do well. And definitely just so that you figure out, okay, how am I feeling? Let's not rush into it because it feels good right now, but let's just take it slow and just take it where it goes, one step at a time, and checking in with yourself. Am I doing things differently than I've done in the past in a direction that I enjoy and want to be in? So I definitely feel plenty of opportunity for you for your love life coming in rather soon and rather quickly, but take a break. You don't have to rush things. It's okay if they take a little bit more time. So yes, I would leave your reading there. I hope that was helpful. I hope that resonated. And I hope that gave you some insights on your love life. Okay, guys. Okay. Let me very quickly reset the chat. Let me do last call. I kind of want to do last call already. So welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in a free oracle, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more and then have patience. I will get to your question eventually. The options for today are either the hidden love messages, any messages from your person. How do they feel? Are they feeling? How do they see this connection? What's going on with them? They can take a look at that, or the timeline oracle. Any questions? When will this happen? When will this come into my life? The timeline can take a look at those. Be aware they are brutally honest. Make sure you really want to know the answer before you ask, and be aware that this is the timeline that Spirit would like your attention to be on, not necessarily what is happening. If you would like a different oracle, a priority oracle, or just another oracle, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Again, I'm just going to reset the chat for last call. This is going to be last call. I'm very quickly just going to hop downstairs for like 2 minutes because I need something to take care of, but then I'll be back for last call and for paying readings, as well as probably a giveaway, but we will just kind of see. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the wait, guys. Sorry for the wait. Okay. So yeah, hi everyone. Welcome. Again, this is last call for yeah, I gotta check that. Last call for the free oracles today. So the options are either the hidden love messages or the timeline oracle. Let me know, follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so if you're interested in another oracle, a priority oracle, or a different oracle, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. Let's take a look. Last call for the free oracles. Neon timeline oracle. When will new love come in for you? When will new love come in for Neon? When will new love come in for you? We have next year. We have February. We have also in a few months, and we also have in a few days. In a few days, in a few months, and next year, February. Gerline, hidden love message. Let's take a look for Gerline. We have a conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. Responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. And understanding. I see your side of the story. RD. When will you become financially independent? When will RD become financially independent? We have the fall. We have December. And 6 months from now, which is December, fall, December. So yes. Okay, let me get rid of these. Let me get rid of those. I feel like I need to fix my hair. Okay, anyway, hi everyone. Today is just a little bit of chaotic energy. Who am I kidding? The chaotic energies every day with me. I feel like I should just get used to the chaos at this point. I feel like I'm just a bringer of chaos. Again, my mom used to always say, like, if it happens all the time, is it then like everyone, or is it just you? And I'm like, yeah, this is just me. Oh, yes, darling, Citella, I did, because we had the donation from Philomena. And then I know when I do in-depth tarot readings, a lot of people leave, so then I reset the chat. And I did that with, like, the line, and I say, like, if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more and I will take a look. Because a lot of people, like, leave, and I don't like to put my energy in things or people that are not there to receive the message anyway. So that's why I sometimes, like, reset the chat for people that, like, leave and whatnot. But let me take a look, because I kind of feel like you didn't know, at your question. You will be the last one. Hidden love message from Colby. From Colby for Gaia. Same with, like, the giveaway. I also have someone that won the giveaway, but they left. That's then not my responsibility, you know. But let's take a look. We have conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. We have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. We have responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. And we also have irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Ooh. Recent in the future. Good. Thank you all for understanding. Yeah, it happens a lot, or it happened a lot in the past, where I would then do readings for people and people were not there, and that's just a waste of my energy, which I then rather use for other people. So that's why I always ask, repost the question again. When I reset the lesson. But yes. Anyway, now you know. So yes, thank you. You're welcome. So how is everyone doing? How are we all feeling this week? Ooh, this one is ice skating. I didn't have that one yet. That's cute. I am still doing paid readings now, yeah. So if you're interested in an oracle, any choice, it is going to be for a €2 donation. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Links you'll find in the Linktree link. If you are working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know. I will look it up and we will make it happen. Also, I don't understand the ranking systems. I don't understand the ranking system, but it's fine. It is fine. That is fine. Oh, yeah. Hi, new beings. I just closed the list. But let me know, darling. It was either the hidden message or the timeline. So, yes, and again, guys, if you have questions about the tarot or about me, let me know. We can have a little bit of chat about that as well. I will be doing last one for Lilith. Hidden message. Regrets. I wish this never happened. Space. I need more time to think. And absence. I feel a part of me is missing without you. Yes. So yes, again, guys, this is the end of. That was very quickly. I'm sorry I didn't go more into it in a thing. But yeah, welcome. If you're interested in the free oracles, I just closed that list already. So come by tomorrow. Hit that notification bell if you would like to receive notifications whenever I am in the live stream, so you don't miss out on your free oracles. If you would like an oracle right now, a €2 donation is how you can get those. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. If you are working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know. I will look it up. We will figure it out. I already did the giveaway for yesterday's live stream. There is still a possibility of me doing a giveaway in this, but the possibility is very, 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 very slow because we didn't reach the gifters goal. So yeah, in the meantime, we can have just a little bit of shits and giggles. Just a little bit of chats. If you have any questions about the tarot, or if there's something you want to pick my brain on, or want my opinion on, or I don't know, anything like that, let me know. We can have a little bit of a chat. Apart from being a tarot reader, I'm also a life coach. I'm also a resilience trainer. Work with mindfulness and meditation and all that good stuff. So this is very much a safe space. If you just want like an outside opinion on things, let me know. We can pick at it a little bit. I kind of feel like our shits and giggles is usually either about romance, relationships, or about Korea. But, yeah. So, yes. Anyway. Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna look at my phone, because I will get heavily distracted. Heavily distracted. Not me just eating the little pinna thingies. Oh, chocolate thingies. I got one reading, got a person one. Okay, darling, I will wait. Thank you. So, who is still here? Who is still here? And my guys, who is still happening? I couldn't eat these right now. Look at that. Yeah, today's election day in Korea. Today is election day. Crypto Girl, I did see the donation. Thanks so much. Let me take a look at your question. Let me take a look at your question. Did you ask your question? I think you did. I think you did. I want to know if this guy, Chung, is attracted to me. Does he want a serious committed relationship? Where will this go? Okay, so those are a lot of questions. Let's take a look at Chun's thoughts, feelings, and like intentions towards you. Chun's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you. Chun's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. We have the Hermit. Okay. Temperance, 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, what are you? Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and 3 of Swords. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Okay, so I do feel a little bit of, how do you say it? I don't want to say necessarily distance, but definitely holding a little bit of arm's length. The Hermit is very much going inward, looking for answers themselves. I don't know if you guys are each other's opposites, or like Temperance talks about being in balance. So I do feel that either you complement each other or you're so different, but at the same time it kind of like attracts each other. Very well balanced. The 10 of Wands is very tired energy and is a little bit questioning, is this where I want to go? Is this really my path? Do I want to make some changes? Feeling very tired. We're very close to the goal, but very tired and unsure. Again, with that Hermit, as overall is very much going inward for answers. Still look like, what do I want? Where do I go? Is this the right path? The 9 of Pentacles as well is wanting to be single for a little bit. The 4 of Cups does talk about missed chances, missed opportunities. That can be regrets. That is too focused on what we have lost, not feeling content with what we have, but at the same time are not open for new things in our life right now. So I do feel that they are in their life right now not really in a good place for romance or for new things coming in. And we also have the 8 of Wands, which is very defensive energy as well. But then when you ask why, there's not really a good reason, because again, it's something that happened in the past. So it's a bit where it's like, why are you still upset about this? Or why haven't you moved on? Or why, are you still in this energy? There's not really a real answer, but there is that feeling of, okay, I need just a little bit of like me time right now. The 3 of Swords being here, that's heartbroken. That is basically, again, heartbroken, which I kind of feel like he is still like dealing with for himself. The Magician and the Page of Pentacles. I do feel that he might have kind of like taken steps forward, whether that is going on dating apps or going out there again, or, having the risk of meeting someone that you might be interested in and, having to. So, but the Page of Pentacles is the one that is a little bit like, okay, let's just flip a coin. I don't really know. I don't really have an idea of where I want to go, or I don't really have an idea of what I want, or I don't really have an idea. I feel like he is just not really, again, ready for himself, where he has made up his mind like, okay, I'm looking for a relationship, or I'm wanting this, or I'm wanting that, or, what it is that he wants exactly. With a Magician as well, that's like manifesting. So I kind of feel like he is manifesting a little bit of confusion in it. Now, does he want a serious committed relationship? Right now, I don't think it would be a good thing. He said his ex cheated on him and she got married. Okay, yeah. Again, I don't think he is in the right mind space to get into a serious committed relationship right now. Does he want to? I feel like eventually, yes, but again, right now I feel like he's just heartbroken. Is he attracted to you? Is he attracted to you? We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Three of Wands with the Queen of Cups. I do want to say yes. I definitely feel that he sees you as a very loving and caring and very sharing your emotions very well. The Three of Wands is very different, whether it is you are a very different person, whether that's look-wise or personality, but just very different from what he used to. There might also be a little bit of distance between the two of you. I do want to say yes. Again, the Nine of Wands is just very defensive energy though. Very defensive energy. And where does this go? Right now, I'm a bit like, girl, you are a snack. If he is not seeing that, and if he's not investing in that, that's his loss. Then go find someone that will. Does it suck? Of course. Can we hold that door open for this person to come back when they are ready? Sure. But let's not put our lives on pause because he is having heartbreak. Because he is not able to appreciate you for you. Because he is still dealing with it. Of course, that is legit. That's okay. That's natural. And if you need that time, take that time. But let's not have this delusion of you giving me half-ass shit and me having to be content with that. No, 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 no. You deserve a hell yes. He is not giving a hell yes, which is fine, but then we are not going to sit here and wait for the potential to turn into a hell yes. That is not what we are going to do. Yeah, okay. True, we live apart like 1.5 hours, right? Is he going to snap out of it? Is he going to, like, what's happening next? Is he going to snap out of it? We have the Queen of Cups again. We have the Fool and we have the Emperor. I am leaning more towards a yes for sure, but we do have the Queen of Cups. So I kind of feel like the Queen of Cups, yes, is someone that gives and loves and all that, but it's also someone that holds those boundaries. That's like, okay, I am a very loving and caring, and I love to love, and I love to, show affection and be there and support and, be that feminine energy. Love to do that. However, the Queen of Cups also knows when to hold that emotionally intelligent boundary of the moment it gets toxic or the moment it's not what I want or it's not, I am going to pull my energy. Because I am going to invest that in someone that does appreciate that does see it. So again, she is very well aware of the boundaries that she set. That the moment that it's just like, I'm investing in something that is not having a return right now, I'm just going to move on. And I kind of feel like the moment that you are like that, holding that boundary, and then we have the possibility for that Emperor energy where he steps up, where he does what's best for everyone. Now that doesn't mean that he will come running to you right in that second. That can also mean him going like, you know what, you're right. I'm still hurrying over this. I need some time. It's better if we take a little bit of a step back for me to collect my thoughts, and then when I'm feeling ready for it, I can contact you. Because that is that Emperor energy. That's not just chasing the win. That is very much doing what's best for everyone. And again, right now, I'm definitely not feeling like he is ready for a romance. So will he snap out of this half-ass in, half-ass out energy? Yes, the moment that you set boundaries, because I feel like he will understand. He will understand, like, yeah, I get it, you are kind of like putting in energy that you don't get reciprocated because I'm not really ready and you deserve that much more and you're right, so let's just take a little bit of a distance. But yeah, just met him 2 weeks ago, yeah. And it's good to, especially right off the bat, have healthy boundaries, because that just, like, you having boundaries isn't you being an asshole. That's just you showing the other person how they can treat you. Especially in the beginning, that is good, because that prevents confusion later on. Have that healthy boundary there. Again, I feel like he is so not ready to date right now. Okay, I'll get another reading. Okay, darling. Okay. So, yes, how is everyone doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. But yeah, I saw, by the way, that it is election day in Korea. Also, in the Netherlands today, our government fell, so we will have to vote again. Fucking idiots. Like, politics is such a... Jesus. But I hope Korea this time gets a good one. I didn't really have time today to follow the politics in Korea. But the last one, the idiot that tried to overtake the whole situation, he was also not good for, like, foreigner friendly, which was, like, fine, but he was also very much, like, against trade and all that stuff. So I did see one of them kind of, like, taking the poll and the expectation of him getting it, but I haven't really done the research on it, of, like, what does he stand for and stuff like that. I did see the Instagram stories of my friends all, like, voting, which was nice. But yeah, again, we will have to vote now as well in the Netherlands because of this bullshit. Like, the politics in the Netherlands, everyone is just having, like, burnouts. Everyone is just arguing with each other. They're just, like, fighting and disagreeing and, you know, not really coming to compromise or making decisions or anything like that. So it's like a hot mess in the Netherlands right now. And then they're just, like, pointing the finger to other people, where it's just like, oh my goodness, can you just be human? Oh my lord. Like, it literally is like a kindergarten. And they get paid for it. That's, like, the mind-blowing part. They actually get fucking paid to argue with each other the entire fucking day. Oh my lords. Your hair looks really pretty today. Thank you. The world is in chaos. Yes. Okay, Crypto Girl, let's take a look. Chun's true feelings for me. Does he want to invest in me? And do you see if he will reach out for another date this weekend? Chun's true feelings for you. Chun's true feelings for you. How does he feel about you? We have the Three of Cups, okay. We have the Two of Cups, we have the World, we have the Strength card, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So with that Three of Cups as the overall energy, I definitely feel that there was a good vibe. I definitely feel that you, on, like, the Three of Cups talks about, like, friendship, so I do feel that there is that good vibe there at the base of, like, a friendship, good banter, understanding each other, respecting each other, all that good stuff. We have the Six of Cups as well, so I definitely feel that he enjoyed the date, had good fun in it, feeling the good connection. With that Two of Cups, that looks like a date as well, you know. I kind of want to take a look at why the World is here. Justice. Okay, what is that Chariot? Because the Chariot is very forward-moving energy, but this one is very indecisive. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, and Temperance. With a Star. Okay. Asking about the date for this weekend, I kind of lean towards more a no. The Star is having high hope for the future, so I do feel that there is the intent to go on a date with you again in the future, but I don't think necessarily this weekend. The Hierophant and Temperance talks about compromise. It also talks about balance and doing the things in the right order in the right time, trying to find a little bit of more inner harmony and work. The Seven of Pentacles also talks about, like, needing a little bit more work before we can. So again, this weekend I would kind of say no. I do feel that this date kind of, like, set off something for him, or like a realization of, like, an ending as well, the ending of an era. Their true feelings for you, I think it's too early to say, like, I have a crush, or I think it was just a lot of fun. I definitely feel that they, again, with that Three of Cups energy, very much good banter and, like, that friendship level. There's definitely that interest in seeing if there could be anything more. But there's just, again, with that Nine of Pentacles, very solo energy, very focused on self. The Page of Wands is an exciting new adventure, so I do feel that they feel excited to go on more dates with you. I just don't necessarily think it's going to happen this weekend. Four of Wands as well, also celebratory energy, so I do feel it went overall well. A good date, feeling good about it. Do you see he wants to invest in you? Invest, I'm not sure, because again, I'm seeing a lot of indecisive energy. Does he want to invest in you? The Hanged Man, yeah. And the Hanged Man is very... and then we also have the Eight of Cups, which is also not really movement. It's more defensive energy. The Hanged Man is kind of like, I'm just going to take a little bit of a step back and see what happens. Not really taking the initiative necessarily. The Eight of Wands can be a bit defensive. When you ask like why, there's not really a good... I just want to see. So out of his own thing, I kind of want to say no. Again, I feel like he's just not really ready for what it takes to be in a healthy connection. We do have the Ten of Cups as the overall energy, so I do feel that there is the desire for him to be emotionally open and comfortable and have all of that. Again, I think it's too early to say like, oh, I love you, or I have a crush on you, or there are seriously like deep feelings for you. But they did have a good time, they did enjoy it, they do see the possibility of a new date. I'm not seeing it this weekend. When it comes to action, right now we have a little bit of that isolation, I almost want to call it, where he's just like, I'm just going to see what happens and I'm not really going to take initiative. So it's a bit, with that, like, Chariot as well, the Chariot is usually very action, very let's go, but this one is very between choices. Am I gonna go this way? Am I gonna go that way? I'm not really sure, I don't really know. And then have a little bit, you know, is there attraction? Does he find you attractive? We have the Queen of Cups, yes. Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords with the Four of Swords, yes. I do feel that he is one of the guys that's like, I'm more of like a natural look, so I think he would enjoy your bare face more than like a full face of makeup. But we have the Queen of Wands, which is a very attractive person. We have the Knight of Pentacles, so that also has like a build up, so I do feel, yeah, I do think that they find you attractive. So, yes. Okay, guys. Okay, let me call the last call for paying donations. I guess just gonna take it slow. Yeah, for sure. Much slower. Yeah. Let's not, you know, just because it was fun, like, let's just not, how do you say that, like, love bomb ourselves into going like, oh, it was so much fun, and blah, 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 you know, because I feel like women have the capacity to talk ourselves in love. But yeah, okay, let me do a last call for the paying readings. So welcome everyone if you're interested. The free oracle's already done for today. Right now, if you're interested in getting an oracle, open choice, whichever you want, it is going to be for a €2 donation. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Links you'll find in the Linktree link. If you are working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. This is going to be last call for all paying donations for today. I live stream every single day from Monday to Friday, but only for 2 hours max each time. Give me a follow and hit that notification if you haven't yet, so you don't miss out on the free oracles every single day. They change every single day. At the beginning of each live stream on YouTube, there's always going to be a poll up on which you guys can vote what we will be using for the free oracles that day as well. Yes, this is going to be last call. So again, right now, if you're wanting an oracle, it's a €2 donation. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. I am going to close the list, but for everyone watching right now, you can still make a donation, but this is just for new people coming in. I'm going to say list is closed. And if you are gonna make a donation, let me know before you do, so I can stick around long enough to actually do it. And if not, we are just gonna have a little bit of shits and giggles, and if no donations come in, I am gonna call it a day for today. Women can love easy. It's the men that make it into a drama. Amen. Yes. Yes. Because all a woman needs to know is that you are interested in them. We can find anything to love. We can find anything. Well, that's not true. Well, yeah, well, not to say that we just fall in love easily. Because I am very much someone that doesn't fall in love easily. But when I'm feeling it, all I need to know from that person is that they are interested in me. And then I'm like, okay, I'm sold. Where can I sign? But more in the sense of, like, women have the ability, like, with empathy, to just see, I don't know, through bullshit. However, is that real love? I'm not sure. But, yes. I feel like women just love it. Like, yeah, guys just make it complicated. I don't also, like, I have... So I'm not gonna say who, but there's someone in my life that has a connection to someone, and it's just a toxic ass situation where I'm just like, girl, oh my god. Like, it's like he tells her that he doesn't want a relationship, and you know, it's too much to be in a relationship, and blah 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 blah, and she's like, okay, that's fine, we can still be friends, and he's like, yeah, let's just be friends. But then everything he does just feels relationship, you know. He like reaches out for her and like kisses her and hangs with her, and they kind of have like a friends with benefits kind of situation, but he treats her like the girlfriend. But then he is just like, yeah, but the label that so it's just the label. I don't get why the label matters so much. If you're feeling it, you're feeling it, you know. If you don't know how you're feeling, that's totally fine, but then say that, you know. I don't know. But then I shouldn't complain, because women are just as confusing. I feel like I am very confusing myself as well, so I shouldn't complain. But at the same time, I complain. Okay, you're histolic, fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, I watched it. And this is, yes, it went really well. Because sometimes it like ends up where I'm a bit like, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. I'm still trying to figure out my hair routine, but today it went well. I'm also not sure if I like the bangs in the curly kind of way, or if I want to like straighten it out. I don't know. Yeah, we all need some respect and consideration. Yeah, exactly. Also, why do they all want a Barbie? Well, not everyone. They are scared of labels. It's a smart way to avoid commitment. Yeah. I don't know about that Barbie thing though. I do agree, for me, it's always very much the person I'm interested in is not interested in me, and people that are interested in me, I am not interested in. Which, that is just very like, you know. I'm also, if I were to get into a relationship again, to the point where I am no longer like settling down for mediocre. Because they will disappoint you anyway, so you better get disappointed by a six-pack than by, I don't know, someone that you're not attracted to physically. Because I did that, like... I feel like I played my part. I dated the nice guy a couple of times. I bought a house with a nice guy. So I kind of feel like I've done that, didn't work out, he still cheated on me. So now I'm just like, let's... And if that, yeah. My, like, cousin, we had a conversation, and he was just like... It, like, at the end, bottom line, he kind of said, like, that I have too high of a standard. Where I'm like, I'm fine with having high standards, you know. If people complain about having, for me, like, if a guy comes to me and complains that I have high standard, that just means to me that you cannot meet those high standards, which are fine, because I don't want to date you. So, you know, yeah, that just them complaining that they don't have a shot with me because they cannot live up to those high standards, which is fine. I don't mind. Thank you for telling me, because now I know I'm not gonna date, you know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a situationship. That's bullshit, is what it's called. situationships are just bullshit. Because situationships, like, if you know what's going on, you call it a friends with benefits type of thing. If it's a situationship, that means that there's kind of like the desire for more, but there's not really more, so that's a half-assed yes, I kind of like to, but I don't really want to, but I don't want you to date other people, so I'm just gonna have minimum investment so you don't leave while I figure it out, but I also want to have that free pass of, like, if something happens, going like, well, we're not something. So situationship is just bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit. Again, there needs to be, like, clear of, like, okay, what's going on? Everyone okay with this? You know, because I told her, just have a friends with benefits then. But for her, there's always that hope of a relationship. For him as well, for, like, along the line of a relationship. But then they're not actively working on fixing the connection or fixing what they need to focus on individually to come back together into a connection, into a relationship. And that is also bullshit. Then have that situationship or have that friends with benefits, but in the meantime, work on yourself so that you can become a better version of yourself, so that, you know, we can move forward. Yeah. Many men fall for a beautiful woman easily, of course. But women as well. Women fall for gorgeous men. However, that's not the only requirement. If we see a gorgeous man, but he is an absolute dipshit, we're like, oh, you know, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. I have that very much for... I have friends, and we have such different taste in men. Her taste in men is what I call the charismatic men. The smooth talker. She just falls for that. And I'm just looking at it like, gross. That, oh, gross. Yeah. Anyway, no matter how gorgeous the man is, you know. But of course, like, being beautiful helps, you know. But then, at the same time, I feel like there's such a, like everyone accepts when a man falls for a beautiful woman, but then everyone complains when a woman wants a rich man, because that's the same thing. What beauty is to a man is what wealth is to women. It's not necessary for a relationship, but it sure as fuck helps. But then that is so frowned upon. Oh, I want a beautiful woman. Everyone's like, of course you want someone that you are like, that's like hot and try to, you know. But then the moment a woman says, like, oh, I want a man with money, everyone's like, what? You know. I don't know. I don't think I'm that pretty. I'm average, but my heart is full of love and care, and that is all that matters. I have the same thing. I don't think I am that pretty. I think I am pretty average. Also, like, this I know I kind of, like, went up in, like, my looks in, like, the last 2 years, where that's been very confusing to me, because I've been very much the average plain Jane all my life, where that mental state is still there. I'm still an idiot, you know. But I feel like it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. The difference for me is now that people try to hit on me, where I'm not used to, but I'm still a bitch inside. So where I'm like, oh, you weren't there when I was, like, you know, not in this. So fuck off. I mean more than just a, hey, gorgeous. Ugh. Ugh. Again, I cannot stand the smooth talkers. I cannot stand it. It is... I cannot. It's the same for me. The ones I like aren't into me, and the ones who pursue me I'm not into. Yeah. A situationship is just cowardice. Yeah, someone needs to talk. Someone needs to speak. She's gonna waste away on that hope. If she wants commitment, he would commit. Yeah, exactly. But it's just also toxic. Because I said as well for her, like, keep it like this then for a little bit. But yeah. If she also already knows, the moment I already know I won't like the guy. I won't like the guy, because he is a little bit that smooth talker. He is a little bit of the manipulating kind of, like, area. And I don't mind calling out people. So I already told her I probably won't like him, and I probably won't hide it. Not that I'm actively gonna tell him my opinion, but if my opinion is asked, Oh, you are gonna get it. You are gonna get it. But yeah, I treat everyone with love, respect, and I have an idea or like prejudice of someone, but I won't let that affect how I interact with someone in first try. I want to give it an open and honest chance to see the energy, what's going on. Of course, I have a little bit of an idea of the person, and most of the time it just gets confirmed. But I'm very much open to my mind being changed. Show me, please show me that you are not what I think you are. But if you just confirm my feelings, then my face is so readable, he will avoid me. Yes. But I think that's also a good thing, because then everyone knows what's going on. Like, I've had a friend, not a friend, but like my sister we had like our family is very close, so we have like a lot of like family friends, and my sister used to have a friend that I used to work with as well, but she just really liked me. She thought I was like funny and the best and liked hanging out, and was always like, oh, is Lindy gonna come too as well? I absolutely loathe her. I didn't hide it, but she just thought that my honesty was like sarcasm, and she was just like, ha ha ha, where I'm just like, I'm serious. So yeah, sometimes that doesn't work, but yes, I am healing. I am like up now. I am trying to be better, because that was the situation. Yeah. I'm always cautious with smooth talkers. My ex was smooth talker. It's just all talk, no action. Yeah, for me as well. I just like, words are good and nice, and they help me out a lot. But if it's not followed up with action, with me feeling safe, I now a lot of times just ask instead of like, what did they say or stuff like that. How does he make me feel? And were there moments where I felt unsafe? Were there moments where I didn't feel comfortable being myself or showing my vulnerable side? And then not because I'm scared, because I feel unsafe, rather than like the smooth words and the potential and the words, and we don't date potential. No one sees my heart, they just get attracted to my physical appearance. It's so sad. That's so annoying. It's very hard to find true love. Yeah. With that thing, I heard someone, which I thought was genius. There was this like girl, there is this in Australia, a radio show that do second date update, where they ask someone what happened, why didn't you go on a second date, they hadn't heard from you in a while, do you still want to go on a date with them? And there was this woman that came on, and she's like, I am fairly attractive, I'm an attractive person, I can say that for myself, I look good, and I get a lot of people that want to date me just because I'm attractive, and I need someone that gives a little bit of a pushback, isn't afraid to push back towards me, isn't afraid to call me out, to put me in my place. And so what she does is she goes on a date to the same place every time, and she has a friend working there. She works behind the bar, and then every time they go there, the pretty girl would just bash her friend, the waiter, or have something to complain. She says it's always like weird stuff, like, oh, they're taking too long to order, or the water tastes weird, or I don't know. She has these weird like complaints about the situation. And if the guy isn't man enough to go like, hey, that's not cool, calling her out on it, she's like, he is only dating me for my looks, and he's just gonna agree with me because he is afraid he will reject me, not because he's actually a good guy, but because he is just physically attracted to me. Where I'm like, that is so fucking smart. That is so fucking smart to do that. Yeah. You're hot, not average. I ain't flirting. Thank you. You attract what you are. Yeah, true. Yeah, again, for me, we had a discussion about this too. Like, I find it just very hard to objectively give myself like a rating, as in like, am I hot, am I just like average, do I look like good? Like, I am trying to get more in the energy of like, oh yeah, I'm good, and feeling all that and feeling the shit, and just but more for myself rather than for the outside. I don't know the outside what their opinion about me is, so I had asked like friends to like guy friends to like who had like girlfriends married to objectify, give me like a number, and they all came with like, it was like average like an 8, where I was like, oh, okay. Okay, Okay. But yeah. I think whoever I meet will have to go through the Lindy filter and will be approved. Yeah. But yeah. But it's just basic fucking sense. Like, guys nowadays as well, guys think that being a dude is enough. Like, I have like a situationship thingy, bidingy dangy, kind of. But he is being such a dude, and this is something that I'm just like, no, this is very much like platonic. I'm not like romantically interested, but it's, you know, it's fun to have sometimes a little bit of tension. But he is such a dude, which is like understandable. But were he to want a romantic relationship, I'm like, that is not how you get it. At least not with me. I don't need a dude. I am not gonna be your buddy. You know? It's nice if we have the friendship. It's nice if we have banter and if there is, but I am not your buddy. I'm not your buddy. So, yeah, no. Same thing. I don't want to brag my beauty, but I look above average. Yeah. I always get guys who want to have physical things. Yeah, I get that. So I stopped talking to guys. Yeah, that's annoying as fuck. Yeah. Well, I haven't had that where, also I don't put myself out there where people can approach me. Also, I have very bad on like resting bitch face. So the only people that, like, I feel like the only people that I attract are people that are like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna shoot my shot. I know this is way above my pay raise, but I'm just gonna shoot my shot because, you know, why not? Which I already decided I'm no longer gonna settle. Or just assholes who just have their talk, who are just, you know, so I don't go out to social events, to bars, or, you know, stuff like that, because those are where they are. How I like to socialize is what I like to do, make that social. So I like language and learning and having conversation with people, trying to learn Dutch, or me trying to learn Korean, and go to those events with the desire to learn those languages or to have a talk with like natives or people, and then if I meet someone through that, that's nice, that's great, but it's not the intent of like meeting someone. That can also be, I also would like to someday still do like a cooking class where I would like to learn to cook a certain dish, and then if I meet someone there, that's nice, but it's not the goal. And, you know, also I'm very I'm a millennial, so I gave up. I don't give a shit anymore. But that is also, like, you just pick out, like, you get a little bit emotionally numb a little bit, and you just pick out, like, the bullshit. Yeah. I second it needs to be Lindy proofed. Yeah, but I am brutally honest though. I don't know, because for me it's very much like, if you're happy, I'm happy. I don't give a shit, darling. I don't care. But they, like, the bare minimum for me with my friends as well is they need to treat you with respect. Like, I have a, like, my friend the other day was like sick and she was having pain in her throat, and I was at an event that was like 10 minutes away with my car, and I was like, it was 11 p.m. and it was only 10 minutes, you know, and I'm like, okay, I am gonna get you ice cream. Like, you have been complaining the entire time, it's only 10 minutes. And she was like, no, I don't want to get you sick. I got sick, but no, I don't want to get you sick. And so I just went to the pump where you get gas, and I just bought her ice cream. They didn't even have the ice cream that she wanted, but I got ice cream for her for right now and also for the next day. So I bought her two. I bought one for myself as well. And then I just went to her, we had an ice cream, and I left again. That is bare fucking minimum. If I can do that for my fucking friend, then her man needs to do it better than me. I am just such, like, I am gonna be the standard. If he cannot bring the level of like love and commitment I can give her as a fucking friend, what the fuck are you here for? Leave. I'll be here. No. You know, and I kind of feel like that's just yeah, bare minimum. I will give you 6, but you are like Bugs Bunny. Well, thank you. Hello, love. Hello, darling. Yeah, but you are exactly right about guys these days. Yeah. The time difference where I'm at makes it difficult to catch your lives, but I'm glad to have made it today. Well, welcome, darling. I left my 6-year relationship 3 weeks ago. Finally stopped the toxic cycle. No longer tolerance or abuse and disrespect. Yes. Yes. Laugh out loud. You wouldn't say that about Donkey or someone like him. I don't blame you. Not Lindy approved. Yeah. You're the bestest friend. I think it's, yeah, it's just, also it's just like, it's not that big of a thing. Because she was also flabbergasted. She was very like feeling guilty and very like uncomfortable with me doing that for her. But that is also like my love language. If it's like out of my way, if I'm like feeling good, if I'm not like too tired or I'm not too, if not a lot is going on, and I was 10, it was at the other end of the water. I just had to, like, it was just like 10 minutes. So for me, it's not a big deal. For her, she was like, oh my god. Where I'm like, no, that's bare fucking minimum. If you, from today on forward, accept less than what I bring, girl, I will, no. Because she also has somewhat of like a situationship with a person, where I'm like, this is, I already told her, this is not gonna be, she knows this is not gonna be a thing, but I'm already like, well, but at the same time, like, if you get something out of it, I love it, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna prove why he doesn't deserve you in the meantime. Yeah. I think you like to talk too much, like Sylvester. I am very much an introvert. I can get very, very quiet. I am very complicated. I understand I'm very complicated to be with in a relationship. I am not an easy person. Definitely not. I will marry someone that's approved by Lindy. Yeah. Again, if it makes you happy, truly happy. But I am a person that asks the hard questions that you don't really want to answer. Like, if you already, you know what it is when you meet someone and you have like a conversation, or it's someone where you're like, well, maybe, but you are too afraid to show me a picture. No. You should be proud to show me the picture. As well as I will ask like the hard questions to you that you don't want to hear, that you don't want to answer, and you're a bit like, well, I don't know. It's okay. Then just have that fun. Then just have that attention. Then just have that moment with that person. But they are not your person. They're not your person. Which is fine. It doesn't have to be your person in order to have fun with it. You do you. I'm happy. If you're happy, I'm happy. I'm judging, but I'm happy. No, I'm kidding. Can I pay for a message from my spirit guys? I'm sorry, darling. I already closed the list. This is just a little bit of shits and giggles. I'm a big fan of Lindy. That's good. I will forever remember this ice cream story. Yeah. But that, like, because I kind of feel like, for me as well, if I can do it for someone, if I can do it for my friend, why wouldn't a love interest do that for you? Honest question. Honest question. I'm totally asking my future person to get me approved. Kind of figured I had to ask when we came in late. No worries. Okay, thank you, darling. Yes. Let me check, because I think my mom texted me for like dinner. I like the shits and giggles. Yeah, me too. It's fun times. You're like best friends for me, Lindy. I always consider your advice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, but also, like, don't take me too serious, though. I'm just a person. Like, I'm not all-knowing. I am not all-knowing. And I'm, like, I don't have my shit in order. I'm very good at advice and giving other people advice. I'm very bad at following myself. I have like a situationship where I am a bit where when I show a picture to my friends, I just get judgment and I just get girl. I'm like, I know, I know, but it's like life is not that serious. So just have fun. If you're having fun, it's fun. As long as you are clear on shit, as long as you openly communicate, as long as yes, exactly. We need to have standards. We tend to lower our standards. We shouldn't. Yeah, which again it's fine because like we lower our standards because we feel like something is missing or we need something or we want something, but then we how do you say it? Romanticize, like make it the romance into the situation a little bit, and that we shouldn't do. Then have realistic, like this is stands for behavior, not just looks or money. Exactly. For me, that's the like again, looks and money is always a plus. Behavior bare minimum. For me now, it's very much behavior is always first. Looks for me are now more important too, not because I am arrogant or because I feel like I'm hot so I deserve, but I have dated nice guys, and I am to the point where if I am to be disappointed, I'd rather get disappointed by a hot guy than by someone that I lowered my fucking standards for, because I've done that. I'm kind of sick and tired of it. And money, I really don't give a shit about. It's a plus if it's there, but money is something that you can always make and create. So it's like, yeah, facts. Boundaries are healthy. Yeah, like boundaries are just you telling the other person your like manual. Everyone has a manual of how to deal with you, and it's up to you to communicate that to other people. And you do that with boundaries. You show them, okay, this is how you can treat me. Okay, this is what you can say to me, and this is what you cannot. This is a boundary, and it's not that if they cross the boundary the first time, then that is it. You explain it, this is the boundary. If you continue like that, I am gonna withdraw my energy. Because a boundary is not just this is my rule and this is how you keep the rules, but it is this is my boundary, this is how I feel safe, but if you cross that continuously, I will react in this and this way. They don't have to do anything for a boundary. It is up to you to hold that boundary and then have the consequences to skipping that boundary. Yeah. That's difficult though, because as women, we don't get learned that, especially from, I kind of want to say my generation. You get still a little bit that old-fashioned way of being a bit of it like a sub to the male, you should adapt. Women are very good at adapting because that's something that we've learned. We adapt in every situation. So when we meet a guy, we are also the sex that would learn everything about American football because he is interested in it. I couldn't give two rats asses about it, but because he is interested, I kind of want to know because I want to see, like, I want to bond with him over that. Like, that is women, And that is what we get, I don't know, taught. But yeah. If he's going to be a disappointment, he better be hot. Exactly. I agree with you on money. Yeah, money is relative. Behavior is the first, because that is the main game changer. Exactly. Again, money and looks you can change. But behavior is very hard to do so, because that you don't have control over any of it. And as well with women, I don't know general, but definitely for me, I can find anyone. I can find any trait in someone's physical appearance and find it beautiful. They don't have to be the most beautiful person in the room. I am to the point that I want a six-pack now, but that's, again, a desire. The situationships I'm having going on definitely don't have six-packs, so it's not like a requirement, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, life is not that difficult. It's not that hard. It's just, because again, that's like I had a realization, like an aha breakthrough moment at some point, like a couple of years ago, where it is very much I realized that my frustration, my disappointment, like all those things come from my expectations. So when something like that like happens where I feel hurt or disappointed, or I just, okay, what were my expectations for this person? Oh, and they didn't met it. So then I just lower my expectations for that person. I think like the best way how I can explain that is I had a situation where it was my birthday and I had two of my friends come over. And one of my friends is a guy friend, which I found him a good looking dude. He was kind of a dick, but I like when we were drunk, we would kind of like get a little cuddly, and not as in like, but just I got a little clingy and he just like cuddled me, and that was like nice. So he was coming over, and then another friend of mine came over who didn't know each other. Also, because we celebrated my birthday, so she came, and I already knew, because she is kind of like a slut. To be honest, me too, but she too. We know that from each other, I can say that. So I know that she will find him attractive too, because I found him attractive, and we had the same type. So I told him, like, okay, there's this thing, and I know she's going to be attracted to you, but I would just like it if you guys didn't do anything with that. And he's like, okay, that's fine, I respect it, blah, 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 blah. I didn't tell her, because I know my expectation for her were lower, because I knew she wouldn't give a shit. And she would still, when drunk, hit on him. So I was like, okay, I'm not even going to address it, because I know she is going to, not respect that boundary. But at the end of the night, it was clear she was drunk, she was interested, and she's like, oh, I just want to kiss him. But I knew he wasn't doing it, because we had that agreement. So I went to him and I said, like, hey, she really wants to, like, snug you right now, and, I know we set things, but, if you want to, go ahead. Yeah, end of the night, they did end up, like, hooking up, which just felt me a little bit disappointed. Not with the girlfriend, because, again, her expectations were already very low, but with him, because his expectations were higher. And that is just such a good example of how expectations kind of, like, hurt or don't. And when something like that happens, you're just like, oh, okay, I need to lower my expectations for you. Which sucks, but it does prevent a lot of, like, overthinking, self-blaming, and just thinking you're going absolutely crazy. So yeah. Whenever lower their standards, they are very rigid about their expectations. Even the non-hot ones are. We should just think like them. Exactly. I now just adapted this thing where sometimes I'm feeling like vulnerable, insecure, and then I just see myself in the mirror and I'm going like, remember who the fuck you are, Lindy. Just for a second. Why are you feeling so, like, vulnerable and whatnot? Remember who the fuck you are. Just remember who you are. And let's go. Like, yeah. But yeah, definitely adapt the feeling of being the hottest person in the room. That works. Have the confidence of a mediocre looking white dude that doesn't go to the gym, and I think, yeah, because I also feel that is the reason why we're now having a male loneliness epidemic, is because women are like rising with their standards and their self-love, and we do the healing and we do the work on ourselves and we do appreciate, and we don't settle down or lower our standards anymore because we feel that we deserve it. So we are rising in that energy, but the men are not. And the men are still having that fake confidence, but they don't actually follow up anywhere. And that's also why you have a lot of it's always a hotter woman with a lesser looking guy, because it's just them just shooting their shot over and over and over. It's like throwing spaghetti to the wall hoping that one will stick. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. I struggle with the expectations, but I'm trying. Well, it's a work in progress. For me as well. Like, again, I'm not perfect. again, my situationship, if I showed a picture, I'm not, but if I were to show a picture, you guys would be like, girl, girl, girl. You know, there's this like trend now going on where like on TikTok I saw a video where someone's like, hot women need to stop giving mediocre men a chance. And I feel like I'm doing that. I'm doing that. But yeah, because I feel like with women there's such a, I don't know, it's not just like, for women everyone tear us down. It's other women, it is society, it is men, it is your mother, it is, you know, everyone is so like, and you have to so get it from yourself, where guys it's very much like, oh yes, oh, you know, everyone like hyping each other up. So I'm also very much into like hyping other women up as well. But yeah, we're working, we're healing, we're doing our thing. I had to learn boundaries one donkey and to keep them. I keep dismissing my boundaries with my ex Midge, but now I keep them with everyone and learn to with friends too. Yeah, exactly. Which is a very lonely journey, especially at the beginning, holding boundaries, because you will very quickly realize how long you have been letting people treat you this badly. And with that, you are treating yourself badly as well. And then when you change that, a lot of people will try to keep you in, because people always have a, love is never, it's always selfish. We always want something from the other person. It doesn't always have to be like a bad thing. Like I said that with my friend as well. My friend, where she's like, okay, what do I want? And I'm like, acceptance, love, someone to listen to. And it's not that I play into that role, that's just who I am, and I love doing that. I love that is what you want from me and that I can give that to you. The other way around as well. I'm also getting something from her. It is transactional, you know. Every relationship is transactional. However, when you go through a change, the people around you would like to keep you in that transactional way that they had you. And it is very difficult to maintain friendships and people in your life in that transformation that will support you through that transformation into becoming a better person, because they won't get what they got from you in the past. So you will lose a lot of people. But that's fine as well, because there will also be coming in new people. You need to make room in your life for new people coming in as well. Women aren't as shallow as guys. Yeah, look at Selena Gomez and what's his face. And what's his face still cheated on Selena fucking Gomez. Like, when I was, and I'm like, it is still that like rat ass looking dude, right? That cheated on Selena fucking Gomez. Like, oh my. Same with Beyonce, where like it's like just mind blown. I'm the one throwing spaghetti to all the hot guys, because why not? Yes, because we need to adapt that. Because, like, I feel like there's this shift happen where women are like, you know what? I have the power. I have all the power of, like, who I let in my life. Yeah. About everyone tearing us women down. Yeah, exactly. Which I was supposed to learn, and at the end of the relationship, I finally did keep that boundary. The donkey came in, and I had to learn more about boundaries. I was weak at it still, and then just pissed off everyone enough with donkey that I got boundaries and still kept them. Yeah, which is good. I was about to date a guy who is below average, but that guy doubted me every time. He was stalking me like mad. I called off. Now I'm still waiting for my first date. I consider your advice. Yeah. Also, always trust your gut feeling, your intuition. If something is off, or you're kind of feeling like, don't go like, oh, it's nothing, or I'm crazy, or I shouldn't. Trust it, listen to it, because that is how you survive. That is your survival mode activated. Because it's also, again, we are so... Women would get in an elevator with a guy that we have a weird gut feeling about, just because we don't want to offend the other person, or we don't want to look weird by not getting into the elevator. Like, if an elevator stops and the doors open and you see a guy standing there where you're a bit like, oh, don't we, like, women are so, no animal alive would step into that elevator, but women do, because we have been like programmed to smile, to laugh, to be polite, to not be rude, to, you know, be fucking rude. Don't get into that fucking elevator. We are the only species that would go in a soundproof, enclosed environment of like 1 cubic meter with someone that we have a weird gut feeling about, just because we don't want to offend them. And that is something that is very difficult to rewire out of your brain. But yeah. I've ignored my intuition and it has backfired. It always does. It always does. Yeah. Okay, guys, I kind of feel like I have to go. Yes, I have to go, because, dinner. Dinner. I'm hungry. But yeah, as always, I really, really love, like, the shits and giggles with everyone, having a little bit of talk and picking your brains, you guys picking my brains, and just have a little bit of a chitty chatter. Again, I am in no means like correct. Also, I love hearing you guys' perspective, and maybe, I don't know, changing my mind, or changing my opinions, or I don't know, you know, having just open communication. Because I kind of feel like that's also a little bit what we miss in today's society. I love the idea of having like a coven of just women, a group of women that you just come, or like men also included, where you can just go and kind of just have these little talks, you know, and just have a little bit of the feeling of like, I'm not crazy. There are other people out there like that too. I'm not crazy. I'm normal. Yeah, which I kind of feel like we all need a little bit. Okay, yes. So yeah, thank you so much for the shits and giggles. As always, I really, really love it every single time as well. Have an amazing rest of your day. Go kick ass. You absolutely got this. And I'll talk to you guys again, hopefully in the next live stream, or a little bit later this week. Go get them.